Hello, guys.
Hello.
How are we today?
Good, thank you, my love.
Welcome back. Shall we say welcome back to our listeners? Welcome back to our viewers on YouTube. Welcome back. We've missed you guys. I hope you've missed us too. I'm Melanie. And I wanted to share a interesting travel fact with you, or interesting travel story, and then let me hear yours. So I actually walked across the Great Wall of China for 5 days.
Stunning.
Over 5 days, should I say. And whenever I say it to people, people are like, oh, so you just went and you walked. No, I didn't do the obvious one, the bait one where all the tourists go. No, we went deep. We went deep on the rural parts. We were hiking for like probably 9 to 16 hours a day.
Hey,
there
16 hours.
16 hours. We were hiking across parts of the wall that were not wall. It was just literally stone. We would have to like hike up mountains just to get to the wall, and then walk across and then hike down. We'll be walking and there'll just be no wall beside us, and it's just a drop. And you don't know how, I don't know if you've seen the Great Wall of China, you know how big it is. But think about the parts that haven't, but think about the parts that have not been
like upkept.
Yeah, upkept. So they're old.
Is that the English?
Yeah, it's okay. We'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
So yeah, we did it for 5 days, and then we went to Beijing for 1 day just for tourists, and then I came home.
So how long were you out there for in total? 7 days?
Yeah, I think it was about 7 days.
And do you know how many miles you did?
I was supposed to find out. I actually can't remember. I
That's
can't
crazy.
remember. But just I hiked across a Great Wall of China.
That is
5
insane.
days. And funniest, I was just on the train home reading the Metro, and I saw advertising in the paper, and I said, "Oh, I'm going to do that." And I just did it. We had to raise money for the hospital that I used to work in, and I think I may be wrong. We raised maybe like between 5 and 10k.
Ooh,
I may be wrong. I'm sure it's about 7k. We raised between 5 and 10k, and then paid for our flights to go there, and walked across the Great Wall of China. That's my travel fact.
Sorry, so you know you said that you did like rural, deep jungle.
Yeah.
Deep
jungle.
Sorry, that's how I'm imagining it.
No, but it was. Like, I'll show you the pictures. It
Yeah.
was deep jungle, and we were staying in like hostels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how many?
And no,
how many
like
you went?
I don't. I just don't do hostels.
No, I hear it. But...
It was. So I actually went with a friend from work, and then we just went with complete strangers.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. I didn't know anyone. It was
How many
an
of you in
advert.
total?
There was probably about 10 of us, maybe.
Oh, wow.
Did you bond?
Yeah, we did. We really, really did. They were really lovely. Our guide tours out there were really lovely. Guided tours.
Tour guides.
Our tour guides were really, really lovely. But yeah, like I said, it was just a random, hey, do you want to raise money for a charity and then walk across the Great Wall of China? I was like, okay.
That is amazing.
So,
well
that
done
was
to
fun.
you.
That is amazing.
I always forget about it, but I think because we were talking about it in our group chat, I was like, oh yeah, I have done that actually. So
I honestly think if I was to ever do that, my experience would be the polar opposite of yours.
why?
I would need to stay 4-star above,
Absolutely.
and then I'll
Do
be
you know
going
what?
there, coming back
I get it,
every day.
but you're in deep. There's no 4-star.
There's no 4-star.
No.
Oh, it's looking like something I'll just be seeing on Google Earth.
I think for me, you'll be seeing viral videos on WeChat. You remember when Jade Goody tried to run the marathon?
Yes.
You'll just see Chinese air ambulance.
But funny thing is, they wouldn't be able to find you. They wouldn't be able to find you.
Is it that deep?
Like if you fall down, they wouldn't find you.
Wait, so you said you were walking and it's just a drop down. If you were to drop down, that's it. Like, kalas, bye. Hey!
And don't get me wrong, some parts had walls, but other parts didn't. We'd have to hike up a mountain just to get there. Come rain or shine, I remember there was a part, it was raining, and we had to walk on the side of a mountain. And it was raining, and it was muddy, and they were like, well, you can try. Would I do it again? No. Not because I didn't like it, but I'm just shook now.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Maybe because I've got a child.
Different time of life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I didn't see it as an issue. When we got there, it was a lot more harder than I thought it would be. But yeah, it wasn't an issue. But now I'm like, maybe because I know what to expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But literally, if you think about You know those goats that can walk on the side of a mountain?
That's what
we
you're
were
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an absolute hell no to the no.
Yeah.
You
easy.
either had to walk a really steep part of the wall that goes really, really high up, or you walk around, but you're literally side with your stick and your mountain boots going across, and then it started raining.
No, I'm good, I'm going to do it like Mariah Carey did. I'll just go there, take a picture.
So yeah, that's my interesting travel fact.
Love
Love
that.
it.
Who have I got next to me?
Oh, hi, it's me, Dolly. What is my interesting travel fact? I don't really have one, except that I have not been to Asia, like the continent,
Okay.
and I really want to. So I've touched every other continent. Also,
Australasia?
No, I haven't been.
Did you not see her eye quiver when after she
said it, she was like, okay, wait.
Sorry, can I just say I'm not really good at geography. Geography is just a big F9 for me.
Same.
I'm not good at geography. It's just not.
I feel
not
like if
gonna
I
act
had
like I
sets
know.
for geography, I would have been bottom set.
It's okay.
And I was top set for everything.
But
So
didn't I
8.
get you a geography book for Christmas?
You did.
You did. And when you guys sent me away for my birthday, I took it with me.
Yeah.
Did I open it once? I didn't.
And I'm sure I got
It's the thought that
ages
counts.
like 8 to 12 or something like that. It wasn't an
Yeah.
adult book.
Yeah. But you know
was a
what's so
child
funny, actually? Me and Dolly sat down with it. Don't you remember? We sat down with at mine and we opened it. And then we were trying to do one of the things to find
Revelations, yeah.
Yeah.
You were like, wow.
the
you
capital
know this.
cities. And you know what's so funny?
Oh, yeah.
We even called her, because there was one country that we just couldn't get.
Yeah.
And we called her husband.
Yeah.
And then he was
And
like,
it was like,
that's... I can't even remember what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really good. Yeah,
Really?
he's really good at
Really-
geography.
But it was that. It was a
Call
good
him and
set.
ask him the capital of Kazakhstan. Bro will just tell
I
you.
don't even know what that is.
Well, he'll know.
Can I even point to Kazakhstan on the map?
Sister, I'll be looking at Azerbaijan.
He'll tell you, and the airport is...
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Weird.
At least Adele will have that side.
That's somebody
We can
that
only
will be
pray.
helping
Nifemi
her.
is coming for
Yeah,
geography
lessons.
lessons.
Don't worry, he's going to do group tutoring.
Yeah.
Because even me, I'll be in the
For
class.
adults and children, I was going to say. For adults and children.
I'll be in the
Yeah.
class too. But yeah, so I haven't touched Australasia and Asia. But I would say probably one of my most favourite travel memories, I'll say, that I've been on is the time that we did a very big family trip to Bahamas.
You guys are so fancy.
I know.
No, like as in at the time it felt like a lot because we literally had like our family, my uncle in America, like their family, like it was just a lot of us, like I'm talking like maybe 16, 17 people.
Wow.
So the logistics of that at the time felt overwhelming, but looking back on it now, it's a very cool memory.
So you all just stayed at the same hotel.
Yeah,
did
we
the
did a
same
cruise.
activity. You
Yeah,
did a cruise.
we did a cruise.
Oh,
So
love
then we
that.
we stayed there.
As in, you did the cruise around different islands.
Yeah.
Nice. I really want to do that. How was it? Because they say cruises are for old people, but I see people
No.
living up in those cruises.
No, so what I would say is that we did at the time.
So you've been on a cruise. That's your travel fact. That would be nice.
Oh yeah, I've been on a few cruises.
Oh, of course.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Premium babe.
Of course. Been on a few. I'm like, oh wow, she's been on a cruise. She's like, yes.
She's like, I'm true to this, not
Yeah.
new to this.
No, but what will I say about? They're very fun. Then the preconception or the idea that it's for old people, no, it's not, like, at all. They're fun.
Okay.
They are fun.
So you recommend a cruise?
Oh, highly. I was even looking at Royal Caribbean cruise, like that we could take the girls on.
Oh,
Or, like,
nice.
all of us go. They're so much fun. And they're literally like mini floating cities. Though.
Yeah.
Like they are a lot of people.
Yeah.
So like best bet is to go off peak.
Mm.
But yeah, it's fun.
I'm not gonna lie, I always think Titanic, but we're blessed by and
God
covered in the blood
forbid.
of Jesus.
Amen.
No evil shall come our way.
So. Amen.
Amen for real, because, yeah, that's scary.
Can you swim?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Wow. Just so you guys know, the look Dolly gave.
No,
Lola,
sorry.
like, are you telling the truth?
It was just.
Do I give can't swim energy?
No, because the tonation of your voice was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
it was,
true.
yeah.
When people are lying, their voice goes up.
Oh, okay. Maybe because she looked at me very suspiciously. That I felt like I needed to.
But yeah, you can swim.
Yeah. Let me put some bass in that voice. Yeah.
Can
I
you
can
swim, Mel?
No.
You can't swim.
No.
So if I dropped you in a pool of water now, can you?
I can float on my back.
Okay,
But that's it.
that's it.
No.
How come you never learned?
Don't get me wrong, I did it in school, I'm sure. Maybe I'm just shook, but I can't swim.
No, I think it's a confidence thing. Because if you
Yeah.
did it in school, you do know how
I'm
to
sure
swim.
I did it in school, but yeah.
And if you can float on your back, you can
Yeah,
basically
that's-
swim.
I've
You
learned.
can swim.
I taught myself how to float on my back because I was
Yeah.
like, "Come on,
Yeah.
like, this is at least." I like to go on yachts.
Yeah.
So I said, "God forbid if I was to ever, that something was to happen, at least I can float on my back."
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how to swim.
No, you do.
It is one of the things it's on my wish list. Like it's my things to do before a certain age, and I also want to teach Genesis how to swim, and like frequently like go swim the Thames and back kind of swim.
Swim which Thames?
I want her to be athlete swimming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because obviously I don't, so you will.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Amen. Okay.
Dolapo, can you swim?
Yes.
First
Dolly. Why
Dolly.
the way that she even full named me? Hope nothing.
Government name.
Did you get? Can't swim. What the hell?
Really?
Yes.
Can you?
Like confident swimmer?
Deep ends.
Okay, so
Can you go from one side to the other to the back in any pool?
I believe I can.
This I believe I
If
can.
you are on your yachts, your
She
Caribbean
said with God
kids-
anything is
Yeah.
possible.
I believe.
So wait, you're on a yacht and
Yeah.
they're like, okay guys, we're gonna anchor here. You guys go out, go splash out. Are you gonna do that?
No, because I don't want to get my hair wet.
She's a premium babe, so she can't do
You
that.
take off
anyway.
your wig, you put your hair up, you got a swimming cap on. 3,
Swimming
2,
cap on a
1,
yacht?
jump. She said she doesn't want to mess
She
her
wears
hair.
a necktie on a yacht. Like,
True. That's true. If you haven't seen the necktie, go on our socials. You'll see Dolly in her fancy necktie scarf.
But no, I don't. I can swim. The fear of swimming in the sea or like ocean, and I'm scared of that.
okay.
Just because of what's underneath. Like I don't mess.
Like open
with-
bodies of water
Yes.
are, yeah.
Marine life.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your house.
Yeah.
I'm a guest. I don't want to be doing too much. But in a pool, we move.
Okay.
Okay. Would you jump off a yacht, Lola?
No. Again, I'm not
can
really
you?
scared. I could, yeah. I'm not really scared of open bodies of water, but there is a bit of like a about it. So I just don't think I
Yeah.
would. If I was on a yacht, sorry, I'm not as premium as you guys. I've never been on a yacht like that before. So
Have you not?
no.
You've never been on a yacht.
Random. Years.
Yeah,
no,
now
wait,
she
wait,
found-
no yacht.
now she found the yacht.
Wait a minute. Years ago, I was shooting for Grassfields, and we were shooting in like North Greenwich. Like literally right by the river near the O2. This guy sees us out of the window of his flat, comes down, and he's like, "Oh, I've got a boat. Do you want to shoot on my boat?"
Just like that.
Just like that. So we get on his boat. Like it's not a huge boat, obviously. Like UK, like
yeah.
obviously he's got money to have a boat in the UK.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
And to dock it as well.
And to dock it
Yeah.
from where he can see
the docking
it.
fees are no joke.
Yes,
Yeah.
wild.
So yeah, like so we get on his boat. We're taking pictures. It's a really nice boat. It's like, oh, should we go out?
Yes.
Meanwhile, we're all on the clock, by the way. Like, we're like, okay, like maybe we can try and see if we can take some pictures, like with something. So we go around. He's like driving us around in his boat. He's talking about all the good stuff. I'm not going to divulge any more of the story because this is a very public platform.
I hate group chat.
Yeah, this is group chat story. But yeah,
Why have we never heard the story?
oh no! But before this sounds like it's not anything to do with me.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I just went on the boat and took some pictures and I got off the boat. Like,
I can't wait.
but yeah, so that's probably like the closest I've been to a.
So you've been on a boat.
I've been on a boat or two.
Yeah.
I did go on a little cruise from Cyprus to Egypt, but it wasn't.
Babes, go on
It wasn't like a your kind of cruise. Like there was a big fat rat on our ship.
That would be
You
wild.
what?
Yeah, like I remember we were sat one night. I think we were coming back to Cyprus. We were sat one night, and I just saw this thing. Like should I tell people that? Anyway, like rodents are like my biggest fear in the
Yeah,
world.
I hate
Like
them too.
biggest. And like when you're near like water like that, there's always like
Something.
yeah. So I see this thing out of the corner of my eyes, big fat New
And it's
York
a rat,
looking
not even a mouse. Like
No,
a mouse.
rat.
Wow.
And then we tell like the staff, and then he's like, oh, where? And then we just see it dart by again, but then it runs up the stairs, and he's like, oh, don't worry, the captain's up there, it's cool.
So what
How long?
That's his problem.
How long were you on this this rat infested boat?
I think the cruise was like 3 days or something. It wasn't very long.
And when did you see the?
I think you
when did
slept on
see
the
rat?
boat.
Yeah, we slept on the boat. Yeah.
What day did you see the rat?
Last day, we were on the way back.
okay,
like,
fine.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be like, dock me over there.
Yeah.
We're gonna do
Yeah.
what's it called? Gillian's Island or whatever it's called.
Gulliver's Island.
Gillian.
We're gonna go do it over there because I'm not doing that.
No words.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So is that your travel fact? No.
No, it's not.
Who are you?
Hi everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. I'm Lola. Thanks for listening. My travel memory is, so here's the thing. We discussed this the other day and we broached the idea. I thought of a really good memory and then I forgot it. So I'm kind of unsure what my memory is. But when I was 19, I did go to Tanzania and Kenya on a little volunteering mission.
Nice.
I took a gap year instead of going to uni immediately after college. And yeah, on my CV, it says that I went for 6 months, but I actually went for 2.5 months. So if you've ever received my CV, it was 6 months.
I love that. No, sometimes you have to take that other 3.5 months to just rest and just think about everything.
Yeah, yeah. I was in travel
On the CV,
mode.
yeah.
In the extra 3.5 months.
Like
Like
unpacking your suitcase.
mentally, I was in East Africa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And I remember on my first night, so we were staying in like a volunteer house. It was me, I think a couple from one Scandinavian country, and another like British girl. We all went out to a hotel like in the town, and then we were coming back, so we got a taxi back to the volunteer house, and the volunteer house was like, literally in the middle of nowhere, like to the point where cars could only drive up to a certain point because it was just too rocky and sandy.
And then you had to get out and just
You're in the
walk.
wilderness.
Get out and walk, and it's obviously pitch black.
Oh.
And like apparently volunteers like get kidnapped sometimes.
Hey.
So we would have to go to one volunteer, because there are a few volunteer houses in that little area. So we would all get dropped at one volunteer house, and then like a Maasai warrior would walk us to our house and then like guard our house for the night. So anyway, we're in the taxi on the way back, and then this like Jeep just like comes out of like nowhere, swerves in front of our taxi, and then on the back of this Jeep are like 3 guys with machine guns.
Hey. Beast from my nation. Hey. Warlords.
And you're there 18.
Yeah,
with some random
yeah,
people.
18, night one.
Night
What?
one.
Night one,
Oh,
yeah.
And you were there for
Fainted.
2.5 months.
Yeah, night
I
one.
would have fainted.
I said, hey, this is how I just unalived in East Africa, night one. So like our cab driver literally looks like his own life is flashing before his eyes.
Yes, no.
He is like, let me send all the prayers up to make sure that I'm going
He
to the
says,
upper
take
room,
them
not the
in
lower
their
room.
language. Take them.
No, honestly. And so we're all looking at each other, and like, I just got there. I just arrived. I don't speak Swahili.
That's wow.
So I'm looking at these other guys like, you lot have been here for a while. Like, what's happening? What are they
Who
saying?
are they?
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't know. This has never happened before. So like these guys get out of the thing with their machine guns. They start talking to the taxi driver, and he's like, I can't understand, but I feel like you're being a bit evasive, mate.
Yeah.
Because like they're asking him questions and he's mumbling, like he's barely talking.
Oh, they came for him.
If someone with a machine gun is asking me a question, I'm singing. What do you want me to say? I'm saying all of
Yeah.
it.
And it's dark, pitch black.
Pitch black in the middle of nowhere. Like even if we scream, nobody's around. So there's like the exchange goes back and forth. Like they look in the back of the car. Like they see me with 2 or 3 Muzungus. That's what we call white people. They see me with 2 or 3 Muzungus, and I'm like, hey, am I friend or foe?
black girl there?
Yeah, only black. Like because none of the volunteers are really black. And so I'm like, am I friend or foe? Are they going to be looking at me like...
Yeah.
And then eventually they just tap the car and then tell us to go.
Nah.
You're good that you stayed 2.5 months.
Yeah.
I swear to God, that night, Sky Scanner would have seen me.
No, honestly, it was rough.
Are you not?
Hey,
I wouldn't have gone out like any other time.
I think because they like when we got back, they were all like, "This has never happened before." Like we like I don't know. They don't know who
Did
they
they
were.
say what they were? Did the driver say what they were saying?
He could barely speak English, so it was just like to this day, I don't know who they were. What
it's
they were
given
doing,
they were
what
looking for
wanted.
him, and he said,
Do you think?
That's my brother?
I genuinely don't.
I
know.
wouldn't. They would. I feel like they were saying, "Oh, who are you with? Who are these people?"
I feel like it was
you know,
on that
what have
kind
they
of
got?
vibe.
Like
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Like what are they doing? And I hope he said, "Oh, you know, they're going to feed the orphans." So they're like, "Oh, okay, cool." Like they're nice. Instead
Very
of,
yeah. I don't know. Idea.
that's quite scary.
Yeah.
That is quite scary.
Not quite. That's scary.
Then the next day, I caught malaria.
Right.
It was honestly a very
Isn't
wild
this the same
time.
trip where that woman slapped you?
Yeah. Then I got slapped by a schizophrenic homeless lady as well, and she gave me the dirtiest slap. Like, even my mum's not slapped me like that before. I mean, I've caught a couple slaps from Rosalinda.
Oh my god.
I was literally walking. She was obsessed with this other volunteer.
Wow.
Sorry, guys, this is turned into a travel episode. She was obsessed with this other volunteer, and I was walking with her because all of us were going to go and get brunch. So I was walking with her, my first mistake, and she saw us, and then was basically.
And you're
just
new,
like,
obviously. She
yeah, I'm
hasn't
new.
seen you
She's like,
before, yeah.
Who are you? And obviously because I'm black, so I look like.
Yeah.
So who's this? Who's this local that's like taking my bae kind of thing?
Wow.
So she literally grabs me, and you know, like. Homeless people are like they're strong.
Yes,
like.
they are strong. They have to fight every day. They fight. Yeah.
No, like so she grabs me. I didn't even know it was her. She grabs me, spins me around. She loads her hand like 1 meter dirty slap.
Jesus.
No, honestly,
Where did she slap you?
on my face.
No, but like here. Like,
No, oh yeah, like
on your cheek.
Yeah, cheek.
Whole hand.
Full palm. Yeah.
Wow.
Open hand.
Open
slap.
hands.
Jesus, your ears must have been ringing.
Yeah, it wasn't even, you know, like an EastEnders slap. They immediately come back.
Yeah.
I was away for a hot minute before I could even.
And the baby you're with, did she help you? Like,
Everyone was just in shock because also this woman was like hysterically crying, like my wife has been stolen. Like, yeah, very odd. And it's so weird because she was also the sister of the head teacher of the school that I was teaching in. So it was just everything about it was just
a really
odd.
interesting trip for you.
It was, yeah, it was a really interesting trip.
That trip sounded like it should have ended in week 1.
You're good to stay for 2.5 months.
Like,
Well done for you.
Love the fact that you volunteered. It speaks to your kind nature and your heart. But again, what's the name of the international airport? You don't remember?
I don't remember.
Please comment the name of the Tanzanian international airport for us because that's where Lola should have gone on the 7th day.
To be fair, I actually flew into Kenya.
Kenya? Oh,
So the thing was, it was so expensive to fly to Tanzania, especially the place that I was going. It was so expensive. So it was cheaper to fly to Kenya and then take a bus.
Oh, okay.
And the Lonely Planet said that the bus was like 8 hours. The bus was 14 hours.
Stunning.
And if it wasn't for this, straight.
The driver didn't stop.
They stopped once, but I had just had this fear that if I get off the bus, it will go, and then I live here now.
No.
That's crazy.
So I didn't eat, I didn't drink, and
For
it's
14 hours?
Yeah.
I would have been delirious. Jesus is
And it's only because this really nice man just like basically took me under his wing and like helped me, because you know there's certain stuff that happens that you only know because if you live or like you're used to it.
Yeah.
So apparently like you can't drive over the border. Like everyone you have to walk over the border.
Got you. Okay.
I didn't know that. So when everyone's getting up off the bus, I'm like, oh, we've arrived. And then the man is like, oh no, we walk.
Yeah.
So where did the bus go?
The bus, so the driver is allowed to drive over, but all of the passengers have to.
And then I'm guessing they check your passport.
And they check documents and stuff.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
But well done for you.
Thank you.
But no, honestly, shout out you.
Great experience, right?
Shout out you.
Yes. Yeah.
It was a learning curve.
But yeah, like a big learning curve.
You entered uni after.
I dropped out of uni. But I did end up going and I graduated.
Yeah,
I've
but
got
you
a
did it,
degree.
exactly.
But you coming back said, I gotta go uni, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a
very
real life-
interesting, guys.
That's a real world experience. Indeed.
We really lived some lives, guys.
I wish I did something like that. I didn't do anything like
You
that.
just cruising on yachts, babe.
You
Yeah.
were just doing premium
Soft
premium
babes,
babe up
yeah.
and down.
Yeah, I wish I grafted a little bit.
No,
I mean, it's
love
never
that
too late, though.
It's very late now.
It's very late. Enjoy. Holidays are to be enjoyed.
You think at this big age I can be climbing on Great Wall of China or
Or what about
being stuck up in the forest
Ah.
by machine guns?
I
can't.
You know what? Stick to yacht life. It's fine. Stick to the yacht life.
Yeah.
Stick to
And
the
then your life suits you. Let's face it.
Oh,
It
thank
suits
you. Thank you. Mwah, thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Can I join you?
Of course.
I'm ready to join that.
I'm not
Of
even asking. I'm
course.
coming.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm coming.
You know me and Yaz, we have a so Yaz is my sister-in-law. We have a dream. We literally tell each other every Monday, like, can't wait till we like retire early and we're just sitting on our yacht in Boardroom specifically,
okay.
drinking wine,
Oh, love
Okay.
it. Bit of whispering.
whispering Angel on deck, just
I've
every
still
day
never tried
whispering.
that.
You have.
I've never tried
Oh
it.
my gosh, you know you
She
weren't
didn't.
drinking.
Yeah, she wasn't
Oh,
drinking.
yeah.
I've never tried it.
It's
Don't
very
worry.
average. Sorry,
Oh.
Eh?
Oh, wow.
but this is coming from a non-wine drinker.
It's because did I give it to you chilled? It wasn't chilled.
Even if it's chilled.
No, I don't think it was chilled.
Even if
No,
there's a cold grape inside.
no, don't worry. I'll give it to you again. I'll give it to you. Banging.
Love that for us.
Yeah. Right, ladies.
Right.
Shall we get
Let's get into the actual episode after half an hour chatting about travel.
And the fact that you man almost went here, but yeah.
It's true. When did you go? Oh, no, you were 18.
Oh yeah, I was 18. Yeah.
Okay. I was a little bit older when I travelled.
How old were you?
I think I was maybe 22.
Okay.
Okay.
22,
Yeah.
23 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still very young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was fearless, babe.
Yeah.
I was fearless.
So yeah, today we are talking expectations versus reality. Pregnancy, labor, postpartum.
Mm.
What were your pregnancy expectations?
For me, I feel like I just thought I'm gonna have a cute bum, I may feel a bit sick, and that was it. Maybe a bit of back pain. So previously, I had quite a few friends who already had kids, so I'd seen them go through pregnancies, but mine was completely different. Completely different. I remember I'd ask friends like, oh, has this happened to you, or X, Y, and Z? They're like, no. I'm like, oh, what about this? No. What about this? No. And I was like, no, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, what is this? Like, sickness for me, like, I had a really rough pregnancy, but one of the worst things I always say is my sick. Not that I was the worst, but one of the things I always remember is my sickness. Like, I was violently sick.
Did you have HG?
They didn't diagnose me with it, but I feel like I was very close to it. Like, I was on anti-sickness medication.
Wow.
I would vomit so much and so hard, I burst blood vessels in my eye.
Yo.
So I remember one day I'd been vomiting. I'm like, oh, okay. And I remember I was sitting in the car and I looked in the mirror and I was like, why does my eye look a bit red? I remember I pulled down my thingy and it was just red and just full of blood. And I was like, oh my God, I can remember calling my midwife and she's like, what's going on? And then I Googled it and it was like, because I was so violently sick, I had burst blood vessels in my eyes.
Pressure, yeah.
Yeah.
That is insane.
I used to walk down the street, just start vomiting.
Really?
Yeah, like smells. There was smells, really bad smells would be really bad for me. Smoke, really couldn't take it. Like I literally, if you in certain areas, you would have probably seen me in a corner just vomiting.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really bad. I remember in my office, there was a colleague I had, and she sat next to me, and she had a perfume. Post pregnancy, loved it. Pregnancy, I hated it. As in, I was like, I couldn't be in the office because it was that bad.
Yeah.
Like my people in the office, you
perfume
were so
versions.
used to me. I just had sick bowls and they were so used to me vomiting. Yeah.
Oh,
To the point where if you didn't know I was pregnant or, the people would walk in. I remember a staff member walked in. So I'm a nurse. Someone walked in and I was just vomiting and my colleague was behind me and she wasn't doing anything. And the other colleague was like, oh my God, are you okay? And then my colleague looked back, she's like, oh yeah, she's fine. And carried on. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm fine, don't worry. And I carried on and then like maybe 5-10 minutes later, I was fine.
That's crazy.
Like I used to eat a banana and 10 minutes later, I'd vomit all out.
See, I never had like sickness.
At all.
No.
Not even nausea.
No. So I felt nauseous,
Yeah.
but never sick.
Wow.
So like even early pregnancy, like first trimester, where everyone's like, oh, morning sickness. No,
Wow.
like I never vomited. I would have evening nausea. So like I just feel queasy at night and just ugh.
But
I think that's the thing with it.
No, it never kept me up.
Wow.
I would make sure that I sleep. Oh, I slept.
But also, like, first trimester, I thought it was just going to be, like, easy breezy.
Yeah.
Like, you're not showing, like, what is it? Like, you might get a bit
I didn't think
morning
first
sickness.
trimester would be easy,
Did
Oh,
you?
I thought it was going to be, I thought it's when the baby starts growing that, complications start. But I feel like, low-key, first trimester was the hardest of all three of them.
Really? Oh, you said that you were really tired, though.
I couldn't get through the day without a nap.
Yeah.
I hear it, though.
I genuinely couldn't. Like,
You're right. I think I was the same. I got really, really tired and going to the toilet a lot.
yeah.
Like,
2-3 times in a night. Yeah.
All the time. But I was also really tired. You're right. I was super tired as well.
It was so, like, I don't know how people do, like, first trimester, like, symptoms whilst having a toddler.
Oh, no words.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I genuinely couldn't.
Shout out to you mums because, wow.
That's true, actually. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
It was rough. And, like, people be like, oh, don't worry, like, second trimester is when things get better. And it was true. Like, the energy, my hair grew.
Really?
Yeah. Second trimester was
Really?
easy breezy.
Oh, second trimester was pure hell for me.
Wow.
That's
Pure hell.
fibroid
Why?
time, right?
Yeah. Fibroids. Second trimester was like, so that's when, so at my first scan is when they told me, oh, you have a fibroid. And it was like,
how many weeks
did you
are
know?
okay, I didn't know. No
Okay.
idea. So it was like, oh,
I do know a few
you've
people
got
who,
two.
they found out when they're pregnant.
Yeah.
That
They were
have
like, oh, you've got
fibroids.
two. And I was like, okay. And she was like, oh, they're in like fine positions. They're not impeding the baby's growth or anything. And they're quite small. Leave it. Second trimester, all I can describe is that I was being stabbed from the inside.
Yay.
That's how it felt. Like I was being stabbed from the inside. Like, so they started losing blood.
Blood supply.
Yeah, so they were degenerating. And the pain that came with that, like, that pain, Jesus is actually Lord. Like, I was in and out of hospital my second trimester. In and out of hospital. I was like staying in hospital for like 3 days at a time, 4 days at a time.
So was you like, what other than pain, did you have any other symptoms?
No, it was just excruciating pain.
Wow.
Like excruciating.
And what can they even do in terms of like pain relief?
Nothing. So at first they were giving me paracetamol. I literally stayed up for 2 days crying. Like for 2 days straight, I was up
so much pain.
crying because I was in so much pain. And then finally they gave me, because they didn't want to give me morphine because of the baby.
Yeah.
But then they were like, okay, we're going to give you the absolute lowest dose that we can. And we can only give this to you for like 3 hours or something. It didn't even touch the sides.
Wow.
So I was like, just get me off this thing. Like, it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather not have it. It's fine. So that was the second trimester. Then towards the end of it, everything was fine again.
Wow.
Like,
Did they grow?
No.
Did they stay the same?
Yeah, I think they even shrunk.
That's crazy because I also have fibroids, but I knew I had fibroids beforehand, and my fibroid grew from 5 to 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Centimeters. Wow.
Yeah. But I didn't have pain with mine in terms of fibroid. I didn't
Oh,
have
wow.
no pain. I just knew it was getting bigger because every time they scanned me, the fibroid would be in the way.
Wow.
Okay.
That's crazy. It's crazy how our bodies work. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no pain. Like, I'd have pain with it in terms of other times, but in terms of pregnancy, no, it just grew. It just got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Did it affect like baby's growth?
No, didn't affect her growth.
Yeah.
They were a bit concerned about it, but it never affected her growth in terms of, well, no, her growth. Yeah, it didn't affect her at all. It was more so just, oh, is it going to be in the way of your cervix for you to give birth? Because it just kept growing.
Wow.
Yeah, you see.
That's crazy.
How different your experiences
Insane,
were.
I know,
yeah.
But the same thing, but so different.
Insane. No, that second trimester, get in the bin. Get in the bin. Oh, bin.
So for me, like, obviously I didn't have fibroids. It was just having gestational diabetes. That was the kicker.
Did you
When
have
did
to
you
have
get
the
it?
glucose? Yeah.
So like fairly early on, I had the glucose test. Like maybe somewhere between like 16 and 20 weeks.
Okay.
I think I
you
had
did
the glucose test. And because I had a previous history of diabetes, but I'd reversed it with like diet and exercise and all that good stuff, I thought I'd be in the clear. I was like, I'll just do the test, like it's whatever.
Did they ever tell you that it's a possibility you could get it because of your previous history?
I think that's why I might have done it so early.
Okay.
Because I think when I went to do the test, everyone else was a bit kind of like further on.
Yeah.
So yeah, like did it, and then they were like, oh, you know, you've got gestational diabetes. And then I just remember talking to the consultant, and then I was like, because they mentioned insulin, and I was like, sorry, what? And then they were like, yeah, most women that, you know, have gestational diabetes will end up on some kind of like,
Is it?
yeah, medication or insulin, like at least in the third trimester. Even if you know, you do really well handling it up until now, third trimester is almost unavoidable. And I was like, okay, like what percentage would you say kind of like managed to see it through without anything? And they're like, oh, it's very, very low. I was like, watch me. I didn't end up on insulin. I did have to take some medication for a bit.
Shout out you.
Right then, because
Good.
insulin
Yeah.
to inject I couldn't. And obviously, like Nifemi's dad was traveling like back and forth to Nigeria, so I knew that anything that I need to do,
It'll
Yeah.
be you.
it's me.
Yeah.
Like there's no one that's going to be able to do that for me, so I had to make sure. But yeah, that was the only, I say it was the only thing. It's just that it was a lot. So it was a lot of appointments, a lot of back and forth. And then there was a time when they were concerned about her, like her growth. They were thinking that maybe she's getting too big. And then they wanted to induce. So yeah, that was the headache. But aside from that, tiredness in T1, and then just all the appointments and everything in T2 and 3.
Yeah.
But fairly smooth.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
fairly
good.
smooth.
And it's crazy you say that because I actually found you on TikTok because I also got GD. I got gestational diabetes, and I was like, oh my God, here's another thing. What's this?
So when were you, at what point were you diagnosed?
So I had it, so they wanted to do it early because I had other health conditions. And so I think I had it about 18 weeks and it was fine. They were like, oh no, you need to do it again. I was like, oh, okay. Because I don't know if they didn't trust that they didn't do it properly. You took my blood. It was fine. And then I think I had it again at like 22 weeks and they wasn't too sure. So then I had it again, maybe 24 weeks, 26 weeks. And then they said, yes, you've got gestational diabetes.
So you had it 3 times?
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
But actually, how did you find the glucose test? Because I actually didn't think it was that bad.
The drink, I was just like...
Yeah, the drink, I didn't think it was that bad.
Really?
I'm weird, right? So I get like hospital-induced anxiety.
Okay.
Yeah, so even whenever they took my blood pressure and everything, just the fact that I'm in a hospital, it would spike up. So what they were doing was, because obviously whole family is medical, so they were asking my parents to be taking my blood pressure, monitoring it at home, and then monitoring it. So then they would take it when I go to the hospital. But when I did the gestational diabetes, the glucose test, if you see the way I was on edge, because I was like, I've got this thing. Oh God. Gosh, Dolly, all of the eating you've been doing, I definitely got this thing. I've got this thing. Went there, drank the drink, then you wait a little bit, then they take your blood, right?
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, no, it's fine. And I was like,
oh, thank God.
Oh, okay, cool. I think I even went to the car.
Yeah.
I drove and I went to go and get a very large mango refresher or something. very tapped behavior. And then they told my midwife, and she was like, okay, but that they're just going to do it again, like a little bit later, like maybe 3 or 4 weeks time. And I was like, oh God,
that's crazy. Like,
I shouldn't have had that mango refresher. That tipped me over the edge. But then the second time I did it, it was fine as well. But then I think because of like my weight or like my build, that I think they just assumed that I would have it. But then I've
also like black and brown women are like
tired,
more likely, X times the amount more likely to have it.
But then I've learned that it's to do with where the placenta is placed.
So where was your placenta?
Yeah,
I had an anterior placenta, so it was at the front.
Me too.
So it's to do with where the placenta is.
And yours was obviously at the back.
Girl, I don't know.
So yours was posterior then. Okay, did you feel Adele kick? Did you see the movement in her belly?
Early,
in your tummy? Yeah. Like when she kicked, could you see it in your when you were pregnant?
Not really.
Because mine was front as well, and I could feel Gigi kick, but
You couldn't really see it.
yeah, you know when you see those videos and like the baby's hand is going up,
No,
none of that.
so no.
Like,
So
none
like
of that.
I would see like a little
Yeah.
because she's kicked,
Yeah.
but not like the whole
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yours
thing.
is probably, I think it's called posterior. Wow.
Yeah, so it's to do with where the placenta is placed.
I didn't know that.
It's not like, so obviously there are a lot of factors, including the sperm health
Oh, okay.
that they define.
There is a lot. You're right.
a lot
Yes.
of things to do with
Based
your pregnancy.
on that,
Yeah.
A lot. Like,
Yeah.
so it's not just how you take care of your body, it's the quality of the sperm, it's the quality of the person giving the sperm, like everything
Wow.
combined and will
I
feed
didn't know
into
that
how
because you had the percent at the
I
front.
also
didn't know
heard, I might be wrong,
that. Yeah.
producer. I've heard people talk about that the position that you conceived in as well.
Nah, come on. Really?
No, as in terms of like gravity and where the zygote places itself.
what the heck is a zygote?
The fertilized egg.
Your child.
You know the funny thing? I might be using the wrong terminology.
No, but I get what you mean. But so where it positions itself in your womb.
Yeah. As in, like,
So where
if
it
it's-
rests. Wait, so now obviously the two have come together and they said, okay, cool, we're
let's
good.
implant ourselves.
So where really?
Because-
Position will determine, it will play a factor in that.
yeah.
Really?
But then I don't know how true that is.
No, we need to. Yeah.
Because I read somewhere that like I think also like if you like sleep on your front, which makes sense because I had an anterior placenta which is at the front.
Yeah.
And I'm a stomach sleeper.
And you actually slept on your stomach.
But I'm a stomach sleeper too.
And you guys
And you-
slept on your stomach.
No, as in,
not during pregnancy.
Not during pregnancy.
Oh, pre-pregnancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a
Same,
stomach
but-
sleeper.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, that's why.
Maybe I'm just a dunce. I don't know.
Any gynecologists listen to this? Any doctors?
Obstetrician,
Please
please.
feel free to
obstetrician,
Yeah, obstetrician.
correct
Consultants,
us.
please let us know. Is this fact or cap?
It's giving cap, right? It's
gi-
giving cap.
It's a little bit. Maybe the where your placenta's positioned, I can maybe get that one, but not the position of your sleeping. Like or where. Yeah. I don't know.
That because basically like gravity.
Oh,
Do you get?
okay. No.
No. Okay.
It's okay. It's
No,
okay. It's okay.
wow.
It's okay. We'll fact check.
Yeah.
We'll be fact checked. But yeah. So
So third trimester.
Mm.
How did you find third trimester? Other than the gestational diabetes.
No issues. Literally no. I'm trying to remember, but like yeah, no real issues.
And
like
when
third
was
trimester,
Naomi born? How many weeks?
She was 40
Oh, so you
and
didn't
some
even
change.
get. They didn't even induce you.
So yeah, the weird thing is they wanted to induce me at 37 weeks or
Yeah,
something.
it's always like the baby's gonna be big.
Yes. And I remember the consultant, like I really should have put in some kind of complaint about her because she was basically just like, we have to do it at 37 weeks or there's a high chance that the baby will unalive. And the way that she said it, like, I know that, you know, this is just another pregnancy. This is just a day at work for you. But like, calm down, babes. Like,
And
it
all
was
the
a bit
time they were
much.
measuring her, she was fine.
She was fine. Like everything was normal. My blood sugars, I kept them under control. I never had any issues with anything. Like, honestly, I think I was really living like everything that I do is going to affect this
Yeah, of course,
baby.
yeah.
So like, I can't. All the times that, you know, before that, you know, when I'd been younger and had like issues with like pre-diabetes and all of that kind of stuff, it was just like, oh, whatever. But like knowing that everything that I'm doing is
directly
impacting-
affecting.
yeah, I didn't joke with it. And also selfishly, I didn't want to have to be injecting myself with insulin.
Yeah.
I was like, I have to
Yeah,
make sure
yeah.
that, I do this properly. So, what was I saying?
The consultant, yeah.
Yeah, so hearing that from the consultant was just a bit, it was scary. It was
Yeah.
very scary, but I just felt like it was also a bit unnecessary.
Yeah. There's ways around telling you that kind of information, yeah.
So, you know, they were very much like, yeah, induce. Then for some weird reason, I didn't get induced. So I was kind of happy because 37 weeks was going to make her an April baby. And I was just like, ugh.
Sorry to the anyone
Sorry to
who's
the
born in
April
April. Sorry to my brother. My brother's born in April. And a few friends were born in April.
Sorry, April babies.
Of course, you
but-
have friends born in April.
Yeah, Mel's got friends born in Jupiter.
But I also do want to say I have 22 people who were born in May.
22.
Yeah.
Because it's
And
an epic month.
it is. I can't lie. You lot are epic in May, but I know 22 people who are born in May. Of course, including these two.
Yeah.
Both their daughters.
Yep.
And
Like-
yours.
Like 22 people. And it's not like, oh, like I know someone of someone. No. These are aunties, friends. These are, if I don't wish you happy birthday, you're going to be vexed with me, people. Does that make
Wow.
sense?
Yeah.
Like, you're inviting me to your birthday, people.
Yeah.
22 people.
Expensive month.
22 people.
Yeah, this is why we plan May.
In advance. Well in advance.
The June before, because Mel's May is get backed up. Like,
Yeah.
Every week there's a birthday, there's a celebration. And it's like, some of them are like 2 a day, 3 a day.
That is mad.
Like 4 a week, 5 a week. But anyways, back to it. No
won't
April
complain
baby.
about-
Yeah. I didn't want an April baby. So when the induction didn't happen, I was very much like, let me just go under the radar. Like,
She ain't gonna
just
cook
until
me.
May.
May 1st I'll pop up.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, do you get?
hey guys.
Just wanted to
Walking in like Miss
inquire.
Juicy.
You said. They're like,
Hey,
you told me you
y'all.
introduced me at 37 weeks. Oh, sorry. Yeah, how far are you? I'm 39 now.
So I ended up getting an appointment early May. So weirdly, my birthday is May. Nifemi's dad's birthday is May. So I got an appointment, I think, in between our birthdays, mine and his. And it got, I think it got, no, I went to the hospital. I remember, in fact, I did a video about it that kind of went viral, got like 1 million views, because I went to the hospital. They were kind of messing me around. I was really hot. No one really knew what was happening. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going then. Like, why am I sat here? There's no air conditioning. I'm 9.5 months pregnant. Like, what am I doing here? So I left. And I didn't really know what was going to happen. I kept calling, like, can I schedule my induction? They were like, oh, you know, there's no space, whatever.
That's crazy.
It was honestly mad.
That's so bad.
And all this while, I was also trying to get tips from everyone on TikTok. Like, what can I do to get this baby out? Like, naturally.
Honestly,
Induction.
shout out to TikTok. TikTok really helped me during my pregnancy.
Honestly.
Again, that's why I met you. I looked at so much stuff on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually seeing it in real life really helped.
Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely did. There was one babe that I think she was so angry with me because every day I was coming with a different thing, and she was like, "I've been telling you just drink the okra water." I've been like literally like her tone was shifting every day because she's like, "I'm sick
In the
of
comments.
you." Yeah, so I'm sick of you.
Yeah, but shit, how many times will I say the same thing?
Yeah, she's like, "Are you not reading? Can you not comprehend?"
Man.
Just liking my comment.
Yeah, she's like, I know you're seeing this because I was like, "Oh, I'm curb walking. I'm eating spicy food. I've got pineapple. I've got my raspberry leaf tea." She's like, "Why are you bothering with all of these things, man?" Like,
Get the okra.
yeah. But I just knew that I didn't want to do that one. It looked disgusting. So yeah, eventually I was like, I don't know what to do. I called my my diabetes midwife. Shout out to Karen. She was amazing. So I called her and she's like, "Oh, hi, how are you? How's the baby? Like, how's postpartum?" And I was like, "I'm still pregnant." She said, "What?" She said, "No, that's not right." She's like, "Give me 5 minutes. I'm going to call you back." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Then she called me about 5 minutes later. She's like, "You're being induced tomorrow. Like, go to the hospital at this time. You're
Shout out
being
to
induced."
Karen.
No, honestly, she was amazing. Like,
Stunning.
absolutely amazing.
Do you know I love good midwives?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
They
they
make
are,
it so
they're
much
worth
easier.
their weight in gold.
Yes.
And
yes.
sorry to be that guy, like good black midwives
Yes.
as well.
Oh, she's
Like
black?
she was black, yeah, she was Jamaican. Lovely, lovely, lovely lady. Like loved her. I probably should have given her a gift, but in the postpartum fog, I was.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that, you know, you went through all of that and then just to get left off the radar. Like, just
Yeah.
like that.
Just like-
That's
yeah.
wild.
And it's really sad because it was just like, as you know, as much as there was that vanity of not wanting to have an April baby, you know, a doctor has said to me, we have to do it
Yeah.
early because
Yeah.
we don't want anything to happen to the baby.
Yeah.
And then somehow I've just been forgotten.
Yeah.
There's no beds, you're too busy, it's this, it's that. And, you know, I get the NHS is stretched to absolute capacity.
Yes.
But it just felt like, wow, like I've been coming to the hospital every week. You lot have been
Now all of a
jabbing
sudden,
me every
yeah.
week.
Do you know what I would call that? I would call that a gross oversight.
Yes.
Gross oversight.
Oh, our resident NHS babe.
Dictionary.
Prof.
She's a prof. Yeah. She's a professor.
Sorry, did you catch that she's a prof?
I didn't say that.
Who said prof?
She said prof.
Who said that?
Who
Mel.
said it?
Anyways, back to NHS neglect.
But yeah, that's gross. What did I say?
Oversight.
There we
Was
go.
it oversight?
You would actually think I had a special coffee. I haven't. Like,
This is our natural baby.
It's actually a bit of, what did I say again?
No, but that is like, that's a huge oversight, because if anything was to happen,
It's
like, we thank God it
neglect,
didn't.
yeah.
But if anything was to happen, the way that your claim would be set up, like, it would be nuts.
Wow.
And they would not be able to dispute that, because you've been told this thing essentially for 9 months.
Yeah.
And then at the time of it, you're making the efforts, you're going there, trying
Yeah.
to do everything, and it's being,
Yeah.
Yeah. Essentially.
you're being overseen. Yeah, we thank God that it didn't work out like that.
Amen.
We really do,
For real.
because there are situations, like, I've had personal experience where that has been the case. And
What's happened, if you don't mind sharing?
Yeah, of course. So, trigger warning. This episode speaks to loss and
Pregnancy complications.
So if you are feeling, sensitive to those things, or you don't want to hear it, please feel free to stop the podcast here. So my mum, after she had me, she was pregnant again.
You're the oldest, aren't you?
Yes, so I'm the eldest. And she was pregnant again, and she again was absolutely fine. I don't know if they told her to that she needed to be induced by a certain date or anything, but all I know is that in 1993 she lost a baby.
Well, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, no, it's not okay, but yeah, she had a son, and he was stillborn, so she still had to deliver and everything.
At full term?
Yes.
Wow.
And it was, whenever I talk to my mum about it, she's like, my mum is such a strong, resilient woman, but whenever I speak to her about it, she's very like, I feel like it takes her back to a place she doesn't really want to go to.
Yeah,
So I try
course.
not to talk to her about it too much. I do have her permission to share this, because because we've spoken before, but yeah, it just wasn't a great time. Like, she really had to fight to not go into depression because of me.
I was going to say, she had you as well.
So literally, like, she really had to fight to not go into a very deep, dark place. And it just, it speaks to her strength, because I don't know. But then going in, speaking about labour, so when I was pregnant with Adele, they found that when my waters broke while I was doing a wee, thank God. But I looked in the toilet and I was like, oh, okay, cool, my waters have broken. Like, I felt the gush. The gush, yeah. Told the midwife. She came in and was like, all right, lovely, do you want to just sit on the bed, keep still, I'll just get the doctor in. And the minute she said that, I thought, what's wrong? Like, something, why are you getting the doctor in? Yeah. Turns out Adele had done a poo in the womb, which if I knew her then, I would have said this tracks, because the personality is really, I do what I want when I want. But
what you gonna do about it?
Yeah, nothing. But she had pooed in the womb, and so my whole birth plan essentially went out of the window. Like, my listening to music, I was consultant led, but because of the fibroids and everything, but just the way that I wanted to have her, it suddenly became, you may have a C-section. It's highly likely you're having a C-section.
Had you had the C-section talk before that?
So that was my absolute, like, final, if all else fails, I'll have a C-section.
Okay.
But I literally had like 16 other things that I wanted
to
do before we got there.
Yeah.
And so I was very, like, when you're just like, okay, this is not what I want. And my consultant, who ended up delivering Adele, she was amazing. I can't remember her name. I've got a picture with her, but I can't remember her name. But she was so amazing, because she was like, right, things don't always go to plan. I'm going to do the absolute best I can to do what you want and to have the birth that you want. But my main priority is you and baby. So at whatever point I feel like you and baby are in danger, that's when we're going to do what I want to do to make sure you guys
So
are
she
safe.
respected your wishes,
Absolutely.
but also said to you,
yes,
you guys are going to be,
I
there
have
is
to
a boundary.
come in.
Yes. There is a limit that I'm going to allow you to kind of dictate this.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated that, because you just need to advocate for yourself. So I had my mum in with me, and obviously I'm in labour, so I wasn't really cognizant of her feelings. Like I wasn't aware of it. I wasn't taking it in at all. So from the minute she heard that, she was just like, Dolakbo, you have to go and get a C-section. Please get a C-section out. She said that. I went into the hospital at like 8 a.m. 10 a.m. What was broke from 10 a.m. She was telling me, have a C-section, have a C-section, have a C-section. Just don't leave anything to chance. Just have the C-section. And I was really like, Caroline, get off my back, man. Like,
we're really doing government
Caroline,
today.
save your drama.
Oh, save your drama. I don't need it for the soap opera. Like, Mom, I'm gonna do the
way you want
the labor that I want, like, please.
But that's her trauma.
But that was her trauma, but I didn't take that into account at all. Like, when I say at all, it didn't even come into my peripheral for me to even think, okay, maybe she's speaking from a place of A, experience, and B, like, trauma. Just it didn't even come in. So I was like, me and my labor, I was very resistant to everything she was saying, because it was like, just leave me alone, please. Even epidural, she was like, God, don't have the epidural, just do the C-section. I was thinking, if I'm doing the C, I need an epidural anyway, babes. Like, oh my gosh. So it was a very stressful time for me, but I didn't deep. It was incredibly stressful for her too.
It's not only her daughter, it's her grandchild.
Like, so, and she's like,
and imagine her, she's also trying to spare you the pain of what
she's gone through. Exactly.
Like,
so
that's tough.
It was very stressful. And then, like, poor Ade is just there throughout the whole thing, like a deer caught in headlights. Like, he's trying to advocate for me whilst also respecting, like, what my mum is saying as, like, a medical professional as well. So he was just very much like, okay, what to do. Anyway, long story short, at 10 p.m, so a whole 12 hours later,
that's crazy,
I agreed to the C-section, because the consultant again came in. She sat on the bed. At this point, I was delirious. Like, I hadn't eaten. Oh God! And if you know me, I like to eat, man. I hadn't eaten.
Had you had the epidural?
Yeah, I'd had the epidural. Okay. So then they told me you can't eat because you might have a C. So my brother sent Nando's to the hospital. I'm just he sent Nando's. He sent Five Guys milkshake. Everything. I was just looking at it like
all your faves.
All my faves. Niche couldn't have nothing. So then she sat on the bed and was just like, right, I know that this is what you wanted. I'm now making the call. You need to have a C-section. Like, I can't keep the baby in for any longer.
So it was her decision.
It was her decision.
Okay.
She was like, we can't keep the baby in any longer. She's starting to get distressed. She has pooed in the womb. Usually I wouldn't even leave it this long. Like,
I was going to say that. For the fact that they left it that long.
She was like, I wouldn't. No, when I say they had that clip or something on her head, monitoring her, like, they were monitoring me. I had the head of midwifery as my midwife.
Okay.
And then the consultant, she was tenured, like, she's been there for years. I had the head of whatever that came to do my epidural. Like, I literally had, like, the top of the top at the hospital.
Wasn't it you that was asking his qualifications?
It was, yes, because I initially had this part of advocating for yourself, I had a student, what they call anaesthetist. Brother, get out of my face, man. No, and I don't even mean it. I know that everyone's got to learn, but I'm sorry, not at this point. It's not now. He didn't fill me with confidence. He was running his hand up and down my spine for like a good 4 minutes. Please go and call your superior.
Yeah.
Thank you. And that man came, he just did it once and was like, right here.
And he had one time?
One time.
That's amazing.
One time done. Like, done. And he had students that came in to watch him though.
Yeah.
That was our trade-off, but fine. Like,
As long as it's done one time, because anyways.
And anything I said to them then, I just blame it on gas in there, because
word, that gas
said I was high.
No, I might have been a bit abrupt.
High on pregnancy, I was high on labour, and I was high on drugs.
Gas in there, But so she came, she did all of that and was just like, usually I wouldn't have left it this long, but I really tried to respect your wishes. You're not progressing. Then my mum sends a message into our WhatsApp group. Dolakbo is going in to have a C-section because of failure to progress in labour. I was thinking, why have you written it like that?
She's really going into her nurse mode.
You will never make it.
The way she wrote, when after I'd had the dough and everything, I'm seeing the group chat. I said, babes, was there not a nicer way? So yeah, Adele ended up being born 41 minutes before her due date.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
She said, I want to come on this day, not that day.
literally 41 minutes before is when they brought her out, and I was so high, and so like not high like narcotics, but
I love that she had to clear that.
let me clear it. Not
Yeah.
high narcotics, but just high from like the lack of sleep. I was delirious, is what I was. I fell asleep on the operating table.
You fell asleep
Yes.
during your C-section?
Yeah. Ade's got
What?
video. Yeah, it's nuts. It's actually nuts. Ade's got video. Like I'm snoring. And
Before they took her down or after?
literally, my angel consultant was like, "Can someone wake her? I'm about to leave."
That is
Can
wow.
someone tell her baby's been born?
And then as soon as they brought Adele out, all I said was cool. Like, all right, you know when you're so tired, I couldn't,
Yeah.
I could not formulate.
But you had gone
sentence.
through, your waters had broken at, 10 a.m., right?
Thank you.
And now it's 10 p.m.
Yeah.
You've been taking all the...
And it's been a long, it's
yeah.
been a long emotionally
Yeah,
draining
yeah,
day.
yeah.
It's 11:19. Like 11:19 p.m. and I don't have it.
Yeah.
Like you know how like my expectation for labor was that I was going to like give birth. They'll put her on my chest immediately. I would be overcome with emotion.
Yeah.
I'd cry.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh my god, my baby should be crying. None of that. I literally was fighting sleep.
Yeah.
They delivered her. I said, great. Like
She's like, why are you waking up from my nap for?
I said, oh, I got a baby now. Cool. Like
That feeling of I've got a baby now, insane.
it's
It's
like,
actually insane.
it's like it comes from nowhere. And now
You
all
know,
of a sudden your mother.
There's a picture of me because I delivered vaginally. They pulled Nifemi out and they put her on my chest. And then Nifemi's dad took a picture immediately. And then I'm looking at her like, what is that? And like, and it's so like when I look back at the picture, because most people like they're gonna put the baby in your chest, you
Yeah,
embrace
yeah.
the baby. Like Nifemi is half hanging off of me because I'm just a bit like, what am I supposed to do?
That is
Like it's such an odd picture. Maybe we'll put it in. Like I'll see how bad it is. But like it's honestly because I was just like, wait, I've just had a baby.
Yeah, no, that's like, and that's the thing.
everything you had inside, the human you had inside of you is literally
it's now earthborn.
earthside.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
What now?
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. They give you all this like pregnancy, labor, but after, like,
I felt very alone after. I'm not gonna lie.
after
Yeah.
they don't tell you what
I felt
happens
very
after.
alone, yeah.
How to look after the baby, what to do, feeding. They give you a brief, but
I think for me it was just so weird that they wheeled this TV into like my cubicle. Because I went home the same day that I gave birth. I gave birth at like
Did
7.
you?
Yeah, I gave
Love
birth
that for
7:30 in
you.
the morning. By 4 p.m. I was like, I've got to get out of this place today because they moved me to the ward.
Yeah.
And that ward, it was hot. There was noise. I was like, I genuinely can't stay here. So I said to them, like, can I go home? Like, I feel okay. Like, she's okay. They were like, oh, like, yeah, you probably can actually. But yeah, like, last day of school, they wheeled this TV into my cubicle and they're like, before you're allowed to go home, you've got to watch this video.
really,
Yeah, of like how to look after the baby. It was so surreal.
they actually just what?
Yeah. So it was just like like the baby's
wild.
got to sleep on its back, like no loose blankets, put them at the base of the bed.
On
not
a
at the-
TV.
literally on like a little screen. And they were like, please make sure you watch this. And like, I think we had to sign to say that we'd watched it.
That's wild.
It was so odd.
That
like,
is wild.
Yeah, it was very
So no
Black
one
Mirror.
came to you and said, okay, this is what we're doing. Hey, this is how we're swaddling. This is how, do you want me to help you with latching? Do you want me to?
No.
No. To be
Really?
fair, I had a little bit of help in terms of like latching, but it was very much like there was this impression that it was just like, why don't you know what you're
It's
doing?
instinctive.
But it wasn't.
not.
instinctive.
So then
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Especially
So-
if you've never had a baby before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I say I felt alone, not like my family or my friends, not at all. Like the village that I had around me after giving birth was amazing, like and still is amazing. When I'm saying I felt alone, it's terms of, okay, I've given birth now. How am I supposed to feed?
Yeah.
Like,
And I think because that latching thing, I thought that I didn't really get the concept of latching.
yeah.
Because it's just like, surely
You
they
also
just put
think
the
it's
boob in their mouth
automatically.
and-
It's not. They have
But
the way they
it's
have
a-
to do
yeah,
it.
it's a
Yeah.
type
It's a
of
type of, like,
attachment.
yes.
Like, it's not.
So then no. So like my other friends, that gave birth, similar story to mine, C-section, very late, like last option. She had a lactation consultant. She stayed in hospital for 4 days. Like, mind you, I only stayed there for one night. Or
After giving birth?
Yeah, or maybe, no, one night because I left. Girl, I can't remember. But she had a lactation consultant come in that helped her. She had someone that showed her how to swaddle.
See, I thought that
Someone that told
like it's
her.
given old school for you,
Yeah,
because
no,
I
no,
thought people came in.
No, it is not the same everywhere, and I think that's part of the not problem, but that's part of postpartum. It can really determine how your postpartum will go.
Absolutely.
Because
but also
more time,
you've
it's
just given birth.
Yeah, you've given birth.
You're sore. However way you brought your beautiful child into the world, you are sore.
Yeah.
You've just birthed a human. Like, how do they expect you then to watch a TV program and say this is how you look after you? Or
do you even remember? No. There we
yeah,
go.
that's what I think. That's crazy.
It was very surreal. Very, very surreal.
So did you have anyone come to see you?
No. So I had this really nice nurse. I think she was a midwife also. Who at the end of it was, because I was telling her I need to go. I just want to go home. The ward, there was a baby who had, I don't know if it was a tongue tie, but the baby cried all night. The mum was also crying all night. So it was just a very overstimulating environment for both me, for Adele. Ade was just trying his best to sleep. I could not sleep. I couldn't get comfortable, so I ended up giving him the bed for him to sleep, and I sat on the chair, which was more comfortable for me.
You just had a C-section.
Yeah.
Major abdominal surgery, by the way. Like, a C-section is not just a basic. They've cut 7 layers open, taken out a child, then closed 7 layers up, and then said, hey, here you go. Here's a child to look after.
And then she told me, if you don't pass urine, you can't leave.
Back in water heavy, innit?
And I was like, hey, I was back.
Was there a fear of like?
But then my bladder felt like it was going to burst.
Yeah.
So I was like, Jesus is Lord. How am I going to get out of this place? Right. When I finally went to the toilet and I weed, the feeling, I can't even describe the feeling. Like, it felt like an immense pressure, but it hurt.
Whoa.
So then I was feeling like, oh my
hurt,
gosh.
like internally?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, I've burst the
Going
stitch.
toilet post C-section is
no joke.
Nasty.
Wow.
It's no joke.
Opening your bowels post C-section,
Hey.
the worst thing in the world.
Hey.
Same vaginally to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because
It must sting.
just pure
Yeah.
like. I think I was so scared.
Yeah.
Because the pain was just.
And they're like, just give birth. They're like, just go to the toilet because your baby needs you. Oh, like, it's a lot going on in a very short space of time.
I felt so disoriented.
Yeah.
Like, there was a time when I needed to go to the toilet, and then I was like, wait, am I supposed to bring her in the toilet with me? Can I just leave her? Like, I was just so like, what do I do
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy time.
Yeah, so the expectation that, you have your baby, everything will be fine, and it's not the reality.
At all.
It's not the reality. And like, for some incredibly, lucky people, that is their expectations and their realities do match up.
Yeah.
And it's a very wholesome, very, lack of pain experience. Pain-free. That's the English.
Polyglot.
Sorry, babes. I was even going to say it in Spanish for you, but anyway.
Oh, wow. See.
But with some people, like, it's a very pain-free, like, experience. So it's what we're speaking about, they can't relate. But I think for the majority of people, it's relatable. And there are some people who even have deeper seated traumas with their labours. And they just... to do it again is a very big deal for them.
It's like a form of PTSD for some people.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
Yeah.
As far as saying that.
It is.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably one of those people, because
for your labour or for postpartum or
labour and postpartum.
Yeah.
So, quick backstory: I had my daughter at 33 weeks, so I had her at 7 weeks early. And I remember going to the hospital when I was 31 weeks, and they were like, "Yeah, there's issues with this, and all my issues were with me." Genesis was fine. And then I was like, I can't give birth to her early. Now I'm a nurse. I know what a premature baby looks like. I was on TikTok, like, oh my God, how do I look after a baby who's going to be born at 31 weeks? Just because I had health issues with myself. And they were like, look, if you don't get better, we're going to deliver your baby tonight. I was 31 plus 2 weeks.
Tonight?
But I didn't realize. So I walked in thinking, oh, I'm going to see the midwife. I'm going to go to the medical assessment unit. You know, you're fine, go.
So like mentally you hadn't even prepared for what they were going
to
say.
Like, you could give birth now. And I was like, sorry, what? So then, cut long story short, I was in hospital for 2 weeks. I had gestational diabetes, and my gestational diabetes was always fine. Never had any issues with it. But because they said you're going to give birth before 37 weeks, they gave me an injection. If anyone has had that injection they give you, because you were going to have a premature baby, it is an IM, so an intramuscular injection, and they put it in a muscle. The muscle they put it in was my gluteus maximus. The needle was this big. Turn around, Mel.
Hey.
And then it triggered my gestational diabetes. So I ended up going down to intensive care because they put me on a sliding scale of insulin because my
blood sugar.
Yeah, my blood sugars were going crazy. That got better. And then, cut a long story short, I was in hospital for about 2.5, 3 weeks. And when at 33 weeks, I was having scans and all that stuff. 33 weeks, the doctor walked in and literally said, hi, we're not waiting anymore. Because I really wanted to wait till 34 weeks. They were like, we're not doing it anymore. If you don't have, and again, trigger warning, if you don't have your baby now, you're going to die. And I was like,
what happened? What?
It was just, I was on a lot of medication. There was a lot of medical stuff going on with me.
Yeah.
And they just couldn't control it. And the only way I would get better is to have my baby. Yeah. And I was like, okay. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
So I think this was probably about 10 o'clock. Then all these people, these people kept coming in. Don't get me wrong, I had many cannulas and stuff. Next thing you know, the anaesthetists come in. They're going to do consent. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. They're doing my bloods. They're doing this. Oh, we need to just do some more bloods just in case you need blood because you're going to lose blood. Just a lot of things. And then I remember them wheeling. I walked to the theatre. And
how crazy that this is happening, and then you're just walking down there,
literally an hour and a half, I'll say later, walked down to theatre, sat down, had epidural, unfortunately. And don't get me wrong, my care was, I loved them for maternity and all of that stuff, but the anaesthetist missed. So he already put the needle in my back. And you know how you said my one was very qualified, you know, he missed. So then he had to do it again. Worst pain of my life. Anyways.
Worse than the injection in your gluteus maximus?
Different kind.
Wow.
This was like more nerve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, no, I don't know if you've ever had an injection. Like, the pain, you know what it's like. It is just bad. They put it in, he was like, oh no, this is not right. And I was like, okay. Cool.
And you got to keep still.
Yeah, can't
during
move.
All this time, yeah.
Whilst you have a belly in front of you.
Wow.
So anyways, had a C-section and she, like I said, she was born at 33 weeks, but her breathing wasn't so great. So then they ended up putting her on some machines to help her breathe. And she was all on these machines and I held her for like 20 seconds. Then they put her into the incubator and took her away. Then I went to ICU. They were looking after me.
How were you feeling at this point?
In a lot of pain.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't feel real.
Yeah,
because I held my child for literally. She had all this little face mask on to help her breathe. She was wrapped up, and I was like, "Oh, I'm a mum," and I was like, "But I don't have my baby."
Yeah,
and so I went to ICU and then I remember just laying there. So I think I had her around like 12:30. Then I had complications post-op because of my fibroids. They had grown so much. So I lost a lot of blood. So I was in theatre a lot longer. And by this time, I'm just thinking of my child. I'm like,
where is she?
Is she okay?
Yeah.
And I think being a nurse made it worse because I think I was thinking about the worst because I've seen the worst as a nurse.
Yeah.
And so then obviously eventually I went to ICU and then I remember just laying there. I couldn't move because I was numb. And I remember the lady coming in and it's like, okay, maybe you should try and do colostrum.
Yeah.
But and I struggled with that. And then I didn't actually see my baby for 36 hours post having her. So
That-
I was in
what?
ITU. She was in PICU, so the pediatric intensive
Yeah.
care unit. I had drains in, I had everything in. And I remember saying like, look, I really want to see my baby. So I want to say maybe 2:00, maybe later on, the next day, the midwife willed me to go and see Genesis. I remember like she was covered in the little incubator, and then it opened up. Don't make me cry. And they were like, "Here's your daughter." And I was like, "Okay." And so
Did you get to hold her? Or
so I
anything?
got to hold her.
Okay.
Luckily enough, she had come off the breathing tubes and stuff, so she was breathing by herself, but she had an NG tube to help her feed. And Genesis was small, so she was born 1.08 kilograms.
Wow.
So she was tiny. She was
Yeah.
4 pounds, very tiny. So yeah, they brought her to me. I'm in pain. I'm like, I don't care. I want my child. And so we had our first skin like maybe 36 hours post.
Wow.
And then yeah, she was in hospital for 4 weeks. So that's where we lived.
So what point were you discharged?
I was discharged 9 days post having her.
Yeah.
Again, health complications with myself. And we had moved. So then they transferred her in an ambulance in this big machine to the new area that we had moved to. And then yeah, she was in hospital for about 4 weeks.
Wow.
And so she got discharged at 37 weeks. And I remember she was like 5 pounds. I think she had to be 5 or 5.5 pounds before she got discharged. And then I was like, now I'm a mum.
Wow.
But my daughter was a month old.
Yeah.
And so do I feel like I missed out on stuff? Everything you guys have said, I just didn't experience it. Like, I don't know what labor feels like. I don't know what contractions feel like. I didn't get to do skin to skin the first time. Breastfeeding was just non-existent because she had a tube in for about 2 weeks in terms of a feeding tube. So I didn't get to experience those like firsts, if that makes sense. And then yeah, it was a lot. And then I remember before she came home, we the doctor said the nurses, they said you need to do like a night alone with her before you take her home. Because I don't know. And so I remember doing a night in the hospital, and they gave us a little room. It was just me and her. And she had really bad reflux, so I'd feed her, and then all of this milk would just come out. And remember, she's like this small.
Yeah.
So yeah, postpartum was, I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot for me.
Yeah.
Wasn't my expectation compared to my reality at all. But we thank God we've all made it through. We're all healthy, we're well, and it's only by God's grace.
Literally.
Because yeah, that was a lot.
Wow. Sorry, babes. Like, I feel like we've never really sat down and had
we've really not talked about our experiences in life. You okay?
I am. Sorry. It's just
okay.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it was a lot, but now when I look at her,
look, you would actually never know.
No.
At
She's
all.
sometimes the tallest in her, I think she's one of the tallest in her class.
Yeah.
You would never know.
But yeah, it was a lot.
And like milestones developmentally, she's hitting them all.
The
time
no
that
issue,
she
like
should,
no issues. And it's only by God's grace. Honestly, it was only by God's grace, because even it's only by God's grace. Really.
Oh, my babes.
So yeah. So
I don't even want to cry because
my
right. Under eye is very bright, you know.
You said that you felt like you missed out on certain things.
Yeah.
Do you feel that, like, is it looking back, you wanted to have those experiences? Like, you wanted to feel contractions? You wanted to have, like, a labour?
Not that I wanted to, but I just expected it. You're pregnant.
Yeah.
You're going to have a baby. You're going to push the baby out. Like, those kind of things. And don't get me wrong, because like I mentioned about the fibroid, my fibroid potentially was in the way of me having her vaginally. So I knew potentially I'd have a C-section, but just to go into labour, do you know, I don't know what that feels like. I don't know what I don't know any of it. So
that shit hurts.
Yeah, and then you hear about it, but I can't relate to anything you guys have said. Do you know what I mean? Like, I literally held her for like 20 seconds and then I didn't see her.
That's heartbreaking.
For a while. So and she was tiny. And every time she lived in a little glass box for like 3 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks. Like, she didn't put clothes on for 7 days because she was in an incubator. The incubators are warm.
Yeah.
You know, she was so tiny. Like, I'd have to go onto like these premature baby websites to buy her clothes because even the premature babies in the shop was way too big for her. And like, I've had friends who've had premature babies. Shout out to you guys. They would literally rally to give me clothes just to put clothes on her. So like, she didn't, at 3 months, she was probably wearing newborn.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, but like I said, I thank God for it because we're here and we pulled through.
You're thriving.
Literally.
Amen.
And she's thriving.
Amen. So yeah.
Do you feel that beyond that you had a quote unquote normal postpartum? Like, once you're out of the hospital, you get home? No.
It was just tiring. It was very tiring. She had really bad reflux. I struggled with breastfeeding. So yeah, my child had a bottle from an early age. I don't regret it. My baby was fed. She is well. She is thriving. She is great. So the whole breast is best. I stand 10 toes on that. I don't disagree with it, but I couldn't do that. And part of me still feels like, God, I failed in that way, that I couldn't do it. But
not at all.
I kind of got over that part, if that makes sense. She's great. So I can't complain.
I wouldn't ever, because I can't be fed. And I dealt with those feelings of failure, of, okay, so I can't exclusively breastfeed my child. There's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
Dolly was at war with herself.
Really?
She was in the ring with herself.
Because it's a lot. Because when they literally tell you that's all you know, then when you have to do that.
Literally, this is why me and this babe are so close, because she's who I was telling every single day, every night. And she would be pulling me from the ledge every single day, every single night.
That's good.
So, yeah, like, I understand your feelings. So I sound like I want to cry. I don't. Just hungry.
She's a bad girl.
But I understand your feelings around that. And I understand, everything. I do think, like you said, fed is best.
Yeah.
However you feed your child
100%
is best.
100%.
And then we've got Lola, who exclusively breastfed. So we've all got a unique...
Yeah. But we have also all got free, thriving, amazing, beautiful, young little ladies.
Literally.
And our experiences are so different. Yeah. But look at them. So.
And that's the thing, like, no matter what we went through, like induction, emergency, C-section, like, you can't look at them and be like, oh yeah, she wasn't breastfed or she was breastfed or she was like, none of that matters.
You can't tell.
Yeah, no. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
You can't tell. So that's a really good segue, that we've got 3 thriving toddlers, into just the way that their little minds are thinking at the moment. Because their logic is very
wild,
backwards.
Wild.
Is giving hope nothing every single time Adele tells me something. So I want to know, what is like a toddler logic that you have been subjected to recently?
I mean, I can say mine this morning is that if Genesis is awake, I have to be awake.
Okay.
There's no, oh, mummy's tired of sleeping. She says, no, you're not tired. Okay. You have to wake up.
Lovely.
But I'm tired. No, you're not tired, because I'm not tired.
There we go. That's the logic.
Okay, that's cool. And then she'll open the curtain. Look, it's light outside. Oh, it's a bit cloudy, but it's still light outside.
Yeah.
So, mummy, wake up.
Lovely. So Adele's favourite food is pounded yam and okra.
Oh, shout out.
No, real local.
A real Yoruba babe.
Yes.
Real local babe.
Yeah.
Local
At the
babe.
Booker Huts.
As in, she likes everything hot, fresh, steaming. If we're all eating the same thing, we're all eating pounded yam okra, she has her own plate. She will eat from hers, but she wants to eat mine. And when I asked her yesterday, this literally happened yesterday, I was like, why are you eating from mine? You have yours. She was like, oh no, mummy's is nicer, mine is yucky. It's quite literally the same thing. It's the same thing. So that's my toddler logic. My food is apparently nicer.
I hear it though. I always just eat off my mum's plate, like,
even if it's the same thing.
You feel I bet they feel special.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a point. It was a power thing.
Yeah.
She wants to let me know.
Adult. Yeah.
I'm actually in control of.
I think because you two have that power struggle.
Yeah.
We do. I constantly lose, but yeah, we do.
I hear it. I'm trying to think of my toddler logic, and I know that we have a lot, but I'm evaded at this
Nothing
moment in time.
recently that Nifemi has done, and you're like, I'm sorry, what?
Oh, all the time.
I could even give you one of hers. Nefemi's toddler logic is that wow, blank. Wait, no. So she God. Oh.
What about her eating? Like, for example, Genesis, if I give her a banana, I can't break the banana. If I break the banana, then I've ruined the food. She can't eat it.
Yeah.
The banana has to be whole for her to eat it.
What about her throwing and putting things inside the bin?
Putting things inside the bin?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You said that she likes to put her rubbish in the bin.
Oh yeah, as in like she likes to scrape her food and that kind of thing. Like when she's done, but I think that's something
just
from
helpful.
nursery. Yeah, she's the funny thing about her is that as much as she has some very frustrating toddler logic, she does like to be very helpful. Like she likes to be of
that's
service.
good.
She's a service babe in that sense. Like
Yeah.
it's really sweet. So yeah, she loves to do that, and I like it now because at this point, I'm like, oh Nifemi, can you go and get mummy's water bottle from upstairs?
And she's
of
like
course.
joyful. Yeah.
Sorry, did I tell you guys Adele started washing plates?
Huh?
Yes. She's begun. And rap.
Right, guys. Well, click subscribe and like.
You said it in the wrong order.
Yeah, wrong order.
Same thing in it. You know what to do.
Like, click, subscribe. Like, click, comment.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Love ya.